Hey, this is DJ Fish for Fish to Go Movie Reviews. You know what? I can't believe that... And you can go...
That's the picture.
Welcome to my bleepity bleepity blue. Welcome to my 100 Days, 100 Movies challenge. And you, my friends, have reached the 80th day. Is that cause for concern? Probably. Now, if you've been following my videos over the last couple of days, you'll notice that I've seen films that have had their fair share of ratings controversy. The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover was rated NC-17, and even The Exorcist was close to being rated X at the time. And even though these movies are fascinating and they deserve to be seen, what was so bad about them that they had to be considered not being seen at all just because of some rating? Well, director Kirby Dick has some kind of answer. This director explores the MPAA ratings board in his 2006 documentary film called This Film Is Not Yet Rated. Coincidentally, this film is unrated. Ooh. But I assure you that this trailer you're about to watch has been approved for all audiences, so check it out.
For 35 years, a secret group has controlled the way you see movies.
There were clergy in the room.
These are moral censors.
They forced great filmmakers to change their art.
I was so devastated.
I got the call and they said NC-17. That's when my blood turned to ice water.
Because the studio won't release your movie.
No advertising budget. You can't run TV spots.
No one's ever found out who they are.
Who is controlling this thing and how are they controlling it?
No one knows. That's the whole point.
Until now.
We're actually hiring a private investigator to try to find out who these people are on the board.
It's time. The MPAA got a rating of its own.
The MPAA is that pinkish color building. There's absolutely no way of going in.
When an Oscar-nominated director
Here's somebody.
and a private dick
They're gonna all start coming out. We'll take some plates. That's the camera. It looks just like a little butt.
dig deep
Oh, a lot of women. We need to go for this.
I'm gonna put in my safety belt.
He's not even looking. I got him. Right there. Got a raider.
to expose Hollywood's dirtiest secrets.
Whoa! One woman is topless, breast exposed. So what I don't understand is who's counted the
Director Kirby Dick wants to make a film uncovering the Motion Picture Association of America, or simply the MPAA. The MPAA was created in response to the growing demand that films should cater to human societal norms and act on humane grounds. You all know the ratings like G, PG, PG-13, R, and NC-17. But when a film is rated NC-17, most theaters and rental chains won't carry them. And if it goes unrated, you're more likely to be associated with porn. But on what grounds does the MPAA make its decisions? And more importantly, who are these people? Fact is, the MPAA is one of the few non-profit organizations in America that won't disclose who works for them. So Kirby hires a couple of private investigators to find out who these people are and why they rate the movies the way they do. This film is not yet rated, aims at the disparities between filmmakers and studios, and artistry and business. We're served facts about the MPAA and its history, but we get lots of interviews with filmmakers like Kevin Smith, John Waters, Kimberly Pierce, Matt Stone, filmmakers that have had to sacrifice their hard work in order to be marketable. It's crushing to see a director be denied his or her work to be seen just because of some rating. And even more so when your film's content raises ethical issues like homosexuality and violence, which kind of makes you think who's voting on these things. Apparently there's a lot that goes on behind those doors at the MPAA. And rather comically, we see his two private investigators try to track down these potential raiders, which kind of pushes stalker and voyeur boundaries. But the documentary itself is nicely put together and has a very sarcastic persona throughout. It does feature scenes from hard-rated films, which can be pretty interesting. So for anyone interested in how films get rated and why, this can be a rather eye-opening documentary. I'd go ahead and give this a B+. Like I stated earlier, this film is not yet rated, is unrated, and available on Netflix Instant. So if you've seen this film before, I'd like to know what you thought about it. Did you love it? Did you hate it? And why? Leave one of those comments down below, and if you like any of my reviews or would just like to continue on my 100 Days, 100 Movies challenge, then you can subscribe up above. I can't believe it's only 20 more days. And with that, I continue to ask for your suggestions and recommendations. So don't forget one of these guys. And once again, I'm DJ Fish for Fish to Go Movie Reviews. Movie reviews on the go.
That's the picture.